Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be going over the BP stock and whether it's a good stock to buy for your portfolios. Before we get into the video, guys, if you could please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I want a goal to get to 2,000 subscribers, and all the support I could get would be much appreciated. And also, if you watch the video and you like what you see, definitely consider smashing the like button, which really does help boost the YouTube algorithm and my channel in general. So we'll be having a look at the BP stock now, guys. So ticker symbol BP on the London Stock Exchange. They were founded back in 1889 in the integrated oil and gas industry and the energy sector, with a market cap of 53.183 billion, with an outstanding shares of 20.13 billion. So we'll now be taking a look, guys, at the BP's, a bit of information about BP, about the future business models and what they're going to be hoping to achieve in the coming years. So as you can see on the screen now, BP's existing business model. You can see they're finding and generating energy, refining, manufacturing and marketing, and number 3, delivering product services. So this is a new business model which I believe is out recently. So I'm just going to show you each number, so number 1, 2, 3, just a bit about them. So the first one, number 1, which is finding and generating energy. BP are looking at finding additional energy resources and replenishing development within exploration technology. Also developing and extracting oil and gas and seeking to extend the life of existing oil and gas resources. So obviously we know it can't go on forever, but I do think obviously it's still the main point of focus. With obviously oil and gas is still massive and not been taken over by anything new yet, but they're trying to extend that as long as they can. And also generating renewable energy using biofuels, biopilot, wind and solar. So it's all the wind farms. You do see a lot of them wind farms these days, lots and lots about. So number 2, which is refining, manufacturing and marketing, which they'll be producing refined petroleum products, scaling up co-processing of low carbon fuels at our refineries. So obviously the more low carbon it is, the better for the environment. Manufacturing and marketing lubricants and petrochemical products, and also developing technologies to help advance with the circular economy, such as BP Infinia, which can recycle previously unrecycled plastics. So that's point number 2. Point number 3, which is delivering products and services. So it's to deliver fuels, fast electric vehicle charging and convenience retail services, as well as premium and low carbon lubricants. Supplying petrochemical products that are used to make a range of products, including clothing and building materials. Also providing renewable power to industries and local gas and electrics. So guys, that is the BP new business model, which is out, I believe it's quite recently. But now we'll just be taking a little look ahead what's next for BP, reinventing BP. So on February the 12th, 2020, they introduced the new ambition and aims with a new structure, leadership team with new ways of working. To deliver the ambition, they are reinventing BP and retiring the existing model and replacing it with one that is more focused, obviously a bit more focused on trying to find newer sources of energy and trying to get out of the old habits of just oil and gas, trying to find more a better carbon footprint. So the new leadership structure came in around a month ago and it's expected to be fully operational by the 1st of January 2021. The leadership will focus on core capabilities, operations, custom and low carbon innovative. The four highly focused business groups will work with 3 integrators: sustainability and strategy regions, city solutions and trading and shipping, to facilitate and collaboration, unlock value, and 4 teams will service the enablers and business delivery. So I feel like the future is looking quite bright for BP. They do have to sort of change the way they think. Obviously with oil and gas won't be around forever, and I read that by the year 2030 they want to cut the oil and gas usage by up to 40%, and they do no longer see themselves as an oil and gas company, which is good. So they've got to always keep moving with the times in order to stay relevant. So now we'll just take a quick look at a bit more into depth of the stock. So we'll take a quick look at the valuation of the stock. So currently BP stock is £2.64, which is 20% undervalued from the fair value of $3.53 the Simply Wall Street app sees fair. So the 2 green points obviously is trading significantly below its fair value. So that could be one to look at, guys. If BP, obviously I do feel like they will shoot back up into the near future, but it's just one to look at now. So that's the valuation of the stock. Now we'll take a look at the dividend score. So the BP dividend currently gets 3 out of 6 score, sorry, on the Simply Wall Street app. But I don't think this information is totally updated. As it says, there's 11.89% dividend yield, which has currently been slashed in half due to obviously share price tumbling and obviously any profits that they've had. They sort of want to be keeping it in the business if there is any. So it gets it's 11%. So I wouldn't really take too much notice into that, guys. This has obviously been updated from Simply Wall Street, but I think the score would maybe only be a 1 or a 2 out of 10 at the moment. The dividend yield isn't the best. I think it's around 5% now. So with the BP stock, we'll take a look at how much you get paid per dividend. So we'll see now on the Dividend Max app. Well, it's not an app, it's just a web browser. You can see typically BP used to pay £8p per share. Now that was of June 2020, but since then they're going to be cutting it down to £3, just under 4 pence per share. So the ex-dividend date went into ex-dividend on the 13th of August this year, and will be paid on the 25th of September. So if you have 1 share, you'll receive 4 pence. Unlike the last one, where if you would have got 1 share, you would have received double that. So BP has obviously cut its dividend in half, but we're hoping to be seeing that come back into the near future. So yeah, guys, that is pretty much my analysis of BP. Don't forget as well, guys, I've also recently set up channel membership, so if you want to take a look at that, I'll leave that in the link below. Obviously, again, it's completely your choice whether you want to do that or not. That's just what I'm trying. If you want to interact more and get a bit more involved in my channel and what goes on, then I definitely consider taking a look at it. But if not, then just carry on as you are, and that's fair enough. Also, guys, don't forget to smash the like button if you'd like this video, and also subscribe if you haven't already. And also, guys, get in the comments and let me know what you think about BP as a whole in this video. So on that note, I'm going to leave it to it, guys. Take care.